Ready to go. 1600 meters. And fired away from that 1600 meter marker. And We Dance was the first to get running there. Heart's Ease is racing back in second. Integrity is also right there in the early stages. They're followed by Flame Flower and Santa Therese, no more than 3 lengths off the leader. And Phoenix is the back marker. Compact, though, only 4 to 5 lengths separate them as they run towards the 1200 meter mark, and out in front is And We Danced, led it by a couple of lengths here. From back in second, Flame Flower's got a bit urgent to get back in a clear second position now. Racing third is Heart's Ease along the inside. Then came Integrity and Phoenix, and Santa Therese has been put to sleep by Richard Fourie at the back end of the field, and racing about 4-5 lengths of And We Danced up front now as they turn for home in the 2023 running of the ladies' bracelet, and they've got just over 800 meters left to go. And We Dance led them into the home straight by 2.5 lengths. From Flame Flower in second, Integrity third. Santa Therese has crept a bit closer now to race 4 lengths off them. Down along the inside of the track is Heart's Ease, the white cap, and then came Phoenix. They're well and truly into the home straight now. 500 meters left to go, and We Dance the leader by 2.5. Santa Therese is closing up quickly down the inside. In behind that one, down the inside comes Phoenix, and further back to Flame Flower. It's the match race that's developing now. Out in front is And We Dance. Santa Therese, a big challenger down the inside with 250 left to go. Santa Therese is coming home, and We Dance. It's each of these two. And We Dance, those keeping rolling from Santa Therese along the inside. And We Dance, Santa Therese, there's little to choose. And here it comes, And We Dance. And We Dance got there from Santa Therese. There's 7 lengths back to Phoenix. And in behind that one came Flame Flower. Further back was Heart's Ease and Integrity. What a race, what a finish. 2 very game horses. And it could have gone to either one going into the last 300. And We Dance, those front-running tactics. Santa Therese, Richard Fourie changed his stick that last bit to try and get it on terms. I think he might got to a short head in it. It goes down to the line, and We Danced. Andy Williams' colours here wins it in partnership with the Hepburn Brown family. And Sharon Kotson is the winning trainer. What a finish. It goes to And We Danced, the winner of the ladies' bracelet.
Well, if you've never loved racing and you've watched that race we've just witnessed our feature this afternoon, the ladies' bracelet, you are going to be part of the queue to become an owner or at least become a punter or something, because that is what racing's about. Ding-dong battle right down to the line. Commentator Nico Criziotis calling them down almost dead heat at the finish was amazing. And the man that's responsible looking after And We Danced, being a 5-time winner, well, 5 wins in a row now, is Jockey. Jockey, well done, very well done to you. And your horse looked so well. She looked very, very well in the parading.
Okay, boss.
All right, so at home you always like her, she does well?
Yeah, that's well, everything.
Everything's good?
Everything's good.
All right, now you're going to get something, Jockey, coming to you there as well. And thanks very much to EPOL being a sponsor with the grooms as well this afternoon. And a lovely trophy going there with you, Jockey. Smile for the camera. There we go. Let's see those pearly white teeth. Well done, and thanks very much, Marilyn.
Thank you.
And now we're going to go straight. Whoa, EPOL's falling here. We go there, Louis. And we can ask Nadine just to hold on to that on the side there for us. Louis, well done to you. Step a bit closer here. I'm going to move away now, but Louis, we talk about racing and excitement. They call us one of the minor centres, but when we see racing like that, come on, we put our chest out high, we lift our chin, because that's what's racing about. Ding-dong tussle. And before the race ran, I said to Nadine, I'd love to know what's going through the mind between these jockeys, because there's going to be, Richard's going to be watching you. You know he's watching you. You know he's going to come at you. Do you get ahead of it? You tell us about it.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like, I couldn't agree more. You know, there was obviously a big word turnaround with the 2 fillies today. The only thing that wasn't my favourite, I said earlier on, was the distance. And I knew there was no pace in the race. I still asked Manga, you going to go? He says, well, if he hops so smartly, you know, he doesn't mind going. And I said, well, that doesn't help me because I know my filly flies out the paint. And it just so happens that she flew at the paint and I had to dictate by myself. And normally I wouldn't like to be in front because she doesn't really come back at me. But I must say she's grown and she's furnished into a beautiful filly, and mentally as well. She's established racing. She's really happy with racing. So when I got to the front and I tried to bring her back, she came back to me. It took a bit longer than I would have liked.
We were both saying, bring it back, bring it back.
Yeah, you know. But also I just it's a tricky way as well. I don't want to bring it back too much because if I go too slow, then Richard's filly is going to have time to travel, and I don't want it traveling. I just want it to be off the bit. She must be under pressure the whole way. And I just like, okay, listen, she's going in, but she's comfortable. She's not picking it up. On top of the straight, I said, I'm not going to go in. If I go in, they're going to have more time to sit behind and get cover. I just went in the middle, and I just did pace work, and I just waited for Richard. No other was, obviously. I waited for him. I saw him coming. Then I asked, because I know this filly's going to give it to me. And when I asked her to give it to me, she just gave it to me. She dug down deep. Richard's filly was coming slowly. Just it was a flashback of Captain Ransom the other day. And just before the line, I just put my sticker out, I just pushed it down, and it worked out well. And as I was telling Sharon offline, the person that actually taught me that to put a stick away and push it down was Richard.
So here we go. Came back to bite him, didn't it?
To bite him. And listen, also just well done to Sharon and the whole team at home. They've done a tremendous job with this filly. I mean, she's a 7-time winner, if I'm not mistaken, or 6-time winner. 7-time winner.
I think she's 7-time winner, 5 in a row.
5 in a row, and we got the job done. We wanted her listed for her, and we got her listed. We're not going to stop here. As long as she's enjoying racing, we're going to keep fighting. I know her rating's going to shoot up now, but no doubt she's a trier. She's got ability. She does everything right, and just well done to the owner. I'm really grateful to him. Congratulations, and again, thank you to my sponsor, Alessis Bistro.
Yeah, top right, and thank you for being so confident early on when we asked you about her as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Well
done to you, Louis. Louis, don't go away. Champagne. There we go. So you can hand the microphone over as you leave. But there we go, a little bit of champagne going their way for after the races. And we're going to now hand the mic over to Sharon. Sharon's going to come around and chat to us as well. And Sharon, come staan 'n bietjie nader because a lot of excitement out there. Your husband is not here today, so I can move in a little bit closer.
Oh, there we go.
The ladies' bracelet. I mean, it's a race where the fillies out there, they're looking for that black top. They've got it now this afternoon. But what went through your mind when they hit the line? Did you think you got it?
Oh, you know what? It was heart-stopping when it was heads up, heads down, heads up, heads down, and I think I'm a little bit hoarse from screaming. But then it was so beautiful when Louis threw those reins and that head went down on the line. It was such a beautiful feeling. And I give credit to Louis. I said to Louis, well, he really threw the kitchen sink and I could see the faucets flying.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was really a cracking ride by both of them. And super thrilled with Louis. I'd just like to say a big congratulations to Andy Williams and the Hepburn Browns who bred this filly as well. She's a beautiful filly by Pathfork, and I've always rated the Pathforks. I can't understand why, he's not as popular. But in saying that, she's really achieved a lot, and we're super proud of her. And I'd just like to say a big thanks to my team back at home. Without them, you are basically battling on your own. And a big thanks to my sponsor, World Sports Betting.
Tremendous. Now you're going to get something coming your way. Give me the microphone so you can hold on to that. Marilyn, come around into the pictures there. Get a lovely picture. There's the ladies' bracelet. Have a look at that. That goes to the Winning Connections. Beautifully put together. With Nadine was talking about it early on today. It is something to behold. A lovely trophy as well. A floating trophy that goes out there. Thanks, Marilyn, thanks very much. And well done to Sharon Kotson winning our feature this afternoon in what I think was the best race, Nadine's nodding her head, that I've seen for quite some time here in the Eastern Cape. Well done, Sharon.